Health struggles can often feel isolating and overwhelming, especially when they involve managing multiple challenges at once. For me, the battle with lupus and weight loss has been a journey that demanded patience, persistence, and, most of all, resilience. Along the way, I've learned invaluable lessons about self-care, nutrition, and the power of a positive mindset. If you're reading this and facing similar struggles, whether it's weight loss, chronic illness, or both, I want you to know that you're not alone. There's a way forward, even when the path feels steep. In this post, I'll share my personal journey with lupus and weight loss, the obstacles I've faced, and the strategies I've used to navigate these challenges with strength and determination. Understanding lupus. A silent battle. Lupus is an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system mistakenly attacks healthy tissues and organs. It's a chronic illness that affects everyone differently, but for many, including myself, it involves periods of flare-ups that can cause pain, fatigue, and inflammation. Some of the most common symptoms include joint pain, skin rashes, and extreme fatigue, and while the disease is often unpredictable, one thing is certain. It takes a toll on both the body and the mind. For years, I struggled with the emotional and physical toll of lupus, and weight management was one of the most difficult aspects of my health journey. The medications I had to take, including steroids, caused weight gain and increased cravings. Meanwhile, the fatigue and joint pain from lupus made it harder to stay active, compounding my weight loss challenges. The battle between trying to get healthier while dealing with a chronic illness felt like a never-ending struggle. However, despite the challenges, I've learned that strength often comes from the very struggles we face. This is a story of how I learned to balance my health, improve my mindset, and find resilience through my weight loss journey, all while managing lupus. The weight loss struggle. A double-edged sword. The road to weight loss with lupus is often rocky. On one hand, I wanted to lose weight for health reasons, because excess weight could exacerbate inflammation and joint pain. On the other hand, I had to be mindful of my lupus symptoms, knowing that too much physical exertion could trigger a flare. The steroids I was prescribed only added to the challenge by increasing my appetite and causing me to retain water. At first, I was frustrated and discouraged by my inability to see the results I hoped for, despite my efforts. But I soon realized that I had to redefine what success looked like. It wasn't about a quick fix or an idealized body type. It was about taking steps to care for myself and my health, no matter how small they seemed. Tips for managing weight loss with lupus. Over time, I developed a series of strategies that helped me make steady progress on my weight loss journey, while also managing my lupus symptoms. If you are navigating a similar path, these tips might offer some guidance and support. 1. Prioritize anti-inflammatory foods. Nutrition is the cornerstone of any healthy lifestyle, but it becomes even more critical when managing a condition like lupus. Inflammation is a key symptom of lupus, and the foods we eat can either exacerbate or alleviate this inflammation. For me, incorporating an anti-inflammatory diet became a game changer. Foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, berries, turmeric, and ginger are known to reduce inflammation. These foods not only helped with my lupus symptoms but also supported my weight loss efforts. I also made a conscious effort to reduce processed foods, sugar, and refined carbs. These foods can increase inflammation and make weight loss more difficult. Instead, I focused on whole foods, plenty of vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. 2. Portion control and mindful eating. When lupus flares up, my body craves comfort foods, and the steroids only seem to amplify this. It can be easy to overeat when you're not paying attention. I found that practicing mindful eating, slowing down, savoring each bite, and paying attention to how my body felt, helped me avoid overeating and made me more conscious of my hunger cues. Portion control became another essential tool in my weight loss journey. Even though I could still enjoy the foods I loved, I learned that moderation was key. Instead of restricting myself completely, I focused on balancing my plate and listening to my body's signals for hunger and fullness. 3. Hydration is key. One of the frustrating side effects of lupus medications, especially steroids, is water retention. This can lead to a feeling of bloating or heaviness. However, staying hydrated has been one of the most important aspects of managing my symptoms and supporting weight loss. Drinking plenty of water helps flush out excess sodium, reduces bloating, and improves digestion, which is essential for both my lupus and weight loss goals. I also found that herbal teas, like chamomile or peppermint, were soothing when I was feeling fatigued and could help with bloating. Hydration also helped keep my skin healthy, especially since lupus often causes rashes or dry skin. 4. Find the right exercise routine. Exercise with lupus requires a delicate balance. On one hand, physical activity can help improve energy levels, manage weight, and reduce inflammation. On the other hand, overexertion can lead to flare-ups and worsen symptoms. I started by incorporating low-impact exercises into my routine, such as walking, swimming, and yoga. These activities allowed me to build strength and endurance without overtaxing my joints. Yoga, in particular, helped me focus on gentle stretching, deep breathing, and mindfulness, which helped reduce stress and alleviate pain from lupus. As my body became stronger, I gradually increased the intensity of my workouts, always paying attention to my body's signals. Listening to my body and resting when necessary was key to avoiding flare-ups. 5. Listen to your body and rest. Perhaps the most important lesson I've learned in this journey is the importance of rest. Lupus can cause extreme fatigue, and pushing myself too hard, especially on bad days, only made things worse. It was difficult to accept that some days I would need to rest more than others, but I learned that self-care and rest were not signs of weakness. They were necessary components of healing. On good days, I would get moving and exercise gently. On flare-up days, I would rest, practice self-compassion, and focus on nourishing my body. This balance between effort and rest is something I still struggle with at times, but it's essential for both my physical and mental well-being. Staying motivated through health challenges. One of the toughest challenges in this journey has been maintaining motivation. It's hard to keep pushing forward when progress feels slow or when lupus flares make everything feel like an uphill battle. There have been many times when I've wanted to give up, but I learned that motivation doesn't always come from an external source, it must come from within. Here are some strategies I used to stay motivated and keep moving forward, even on the hardest days. 1. Set realistic, small goals. Instead of focusing on an abstract, long-term goal, I learned to set small, achievable targets. Whether it was adding an extra 10 minutes to my walk or trying a new healthy recipe, these small victories kept me motivated and reinforced the idea that progress was happening, even if it wasn't immediately visible. 2. Celebrate non-scale victories. While weight loss was a significant goal, I also learned to celebrate non-scale victories. These might include improved energy levels, better sleep, a reduction in joint pain, or simply feeling more positive and focused. These small changes were proof that my efforts were making a difference, even if the scale didn't reflect it right away. 3. Surround yourself with support. Having a strong support system is essential when navigating health struggles. I found strength in connecting with others who were facing similar challenges. Online lupus communities, friends who understood my struggles, and even support from my family kept me grounded and motivated. Knowing I wasn't alone in this journey helped me keep pushing forward. 4. Practice self-compassion. Lupus and weight loss are both challenging, and there were times when I felt like I wasn't doing enough. But I learned that being kind to myself and acknowledging the progress I had made was vital for maintaining my mental health. On tough days, I would remind myself that I was doing my best, and that was enough. Final thoughts. Resilience in the face of adversity. Balancing weight loss efforts while managing lupus has been one of the most difficult and rewarding experiences of my life. It's taught me that health is not just about physical appearance, it's about feeling good in my body, being in tune with my needs, and showing up for myself every day. The journey is ongoing, and there are still days when I face setbacks or frustrations, but I've come to understand that resilience isn't about perfection. It's about perseverance and self-love through the struggles. If you're facing your own health challenges, I want you to know that your journey is uniquely yours. There will be obstacles, but with patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to taking small, consistent steps, you will find your way to a healthier, stronger version of yourself. Strength through struggles is not just about overcoming obstacles, it's about learning to grow with them, and in the process, becoming more resilient than you ever thought possible. Keep going, and know that every small step forward counts.